Nation! Hey, Zach Edwards here for another Tutorial Tuesday. We're starting something new. Now, okay, I know I'm going crazy about these Facebook groups, but they are so much fun, and you actually get the messages on your Facebook feed. Unlike our Historical Conquest Facebook business page, for some reason their algorithms don't let you see the things that we're posting. So by joining this group, you'll actually see every time we come up with a discussion based on a card. So this is the card review and basically Tutorial Tuesday discussion board. So we'll still have our YouTube video going up on YouTube, but there we'll be referencing this group, so you'll be able to discuss it on this group. I know that some people do not have Facebook pages. That is completely understandable. So what we're doing in that case is we're sending over the comments from YouTube. We'll actually copy them, paste them into this group, so that those that are part of this group can get their information, and then we're going to post them back onto YouTube. Yes, it's a lot of back and forth, but this is the greatest way of being able to keep track of all the questions that are asked, and people can go for months finding all the different posts that are made, and we're only going to do one a week. So one a week, every time you ask a question, we're going to put it on here. Now, this also goes back to the questions. We've already answered a lot of questions that are back in our YouTube channel. And yes, sometimes they're hard to track down. So we're going to post them on here so anybody can go on and ask questions. Now, the great thing is that even though that question is asked like months before, we can still come back to it. It will pop up to the top, and a new discussion will add on to that one card. So this one question was actually posted in a longer letter, but by Jonah H. And he was talking about how he's discussing Historical Conquest with his mom and wanting to be able to understand. Well, they were playing a game and they wanted to understand this one card, which is William Shakespeare. So this is what he wrote. We were talking about taking cards from opponents' decks when she asked why I don't just say take any opponent's character card. Sorry. But I said William Shakespeare does that. I had never seen anyone take a character that way. So today, when I was looking at my cards and I noticed every card except for William Shakespeare specified that the card must be active, I was wondering if he could allow me to go into an opponent's deck and summon one character. Is that how it works? Okay, so going back to the card, which I actually posted on the Facebook page, which is great because YouTube, I couldn't do that. So here it says, while in play, Shakespeare takes control of one of your opponent's characters. Your opponent's card may be played in any land. Okay, so it does not specify that it has to be active, and it does not specify that it can be from the deck. So let's see. While in play, meaning Shakespeare has to be in play, Shakespeare takes control of one of your opponent's characters. Okay, so Trace, Clayton, Josh, all of you guys that are the normals when it comes to answering our YouTube videos and also asking these kind of questions, I'd like your insight into this one. Because to me personally, I would think it'd have to be active. It'd have to be someone that's on the field, but it does not specify like the others do. And so if that is a question that other people have and they're just grabbing from decks, let's solve it today. Let's solve it right here. And then when we print again, I'll make sure that that is tweaked, that it's changed, so that there's never a question again. And it will be, in the next one, it will be the active one. Because that's what it was meant for. But I see where Jonah's coming from, and it's a very good question. So to start with this question, I'm letting it out to everyone else. Please come back, give me your response. Again, I've given you my idea of what it should be. It should be that it should be active. But just like Jonah said and his mom, it does not actually say they have to be active, like the other one specified. So please give your insight, join this board, or give your comments on YouTube. Either way, we appreciate your help, and we'll add it to this board so that we can continue to grow this discussion, whether it's now or in the future. You know, it might just be that someone comes up with another question about William Shakespeare and is able to find this post and add to it. So if we can do that, we can do a lot when it comes to making this game the best game in history. Well, it actually already is the best game in history, but I mean the best game overall of all games in history. That's a long stretch, but I know it is the best one in history, teaching history. And so I appreciate all your help, And I'd love to hear your response, whether on Facebook or YouTube. We'll make it come together. Thanks again for joining us on this Tutorial Tuesday. Jonah, I hope you got answers from this. And we're starting this discussion up. But ultimately, what I would say is that it should be just those that are active. At the same time, William Shakespeare is very influential, played a great influence in the English language and culture, and his works are extensively studied and quoted. So maybe it actually is that Shakespeare should be the deck as well, because we do have one that allows you to search someone's deck and pull someone out. I think Shakespeare might be able to do the same thing. What are your thoughts? Send them here, send them to YouTube. I'll catch you next time on this Tutorial Tuesday. Thanks so much, and stay tuned for tomorrow, because that will be our Game Design Wednesday, and we have a game design discussion board as well. So, and we're adding on new people to join into the discussion, even if they haven't been part of the course. You won't have the course, but you'll at least have the discussion of each step of how to play or make a game. So join us on that, and we'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye. If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, actually. Take care. Bye.